This is Ladbroke Grove. This is my favourite place in London for like so many different reasons, but one being that it's got like probably one of the best events to happen in the country right here, the Notting Hill Carnival.
I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
I first came to the carnival, I think, when I was I must have been about 8 or 9 years old. And I do believe that experience of going to the carnival is probably one of the main reasons why I actually got into just like falling in love with music in a deeper aspect. My dad was a DJ, my mum was a soul head, but being taken to carnival gave something to me. This place, Ladbroke Grove, I've never lived here, but it's a special place to me, I can't lie. This was where Dub Vendor used to be. I used to find my way to this place, yeah, and just watch people. To this day, I'm a people watcher. So like I go to places and I just people watch. But from a super young age, yeah, when I was a youth, I used to go in this place and I used to stand there and just watch people. And I used to have one £5 and just hoping that I could buy my favorite record from in here. After we hit Ladbroke Grove Road, we come up, we bus the left of Cambridge Garden, and then straight away I'm at one of my favourite sounds, Lord Gelly, their sound system. That is usually the first sound system that I touch. And that has been my route from the first time I came to Carnival on my own with my brethren. Like we just come here and this is the place we vibes for a little bit before we move on and walk around and whatnot. You know what? I feel like when you come off Ladbroke Grove Road and you get a sense of the authentic Carnival vibes of all the floats and all that type of stuff, as soon as you bust that right, that's where you're in sound system culture. And that is me. This is within my DNA. Sound system culture is what I love. That's why I love the Carnival, bro. It's like one of my favorite times of the year, and adding to the fact that it's like, it comes at the end of August, it's almost like, as soon as Carnival's done, it's like, yeah, summer's over now. Summer's lit, let's get ready for winter. I've been watching you. This is why I love Ladbroke Grove, you know.
I'm trying to fucking fix this. Listen.
That's another reason why I like Ladbroke Grove. So when I was a youth, my mum took me to Carnival one time, and right here underneath this bridge was where Tim Westwood was. And it was like, it had a different little vibe to like what maybe Carnival normally is, but I can't lie. There was memorable moments that were happening underneath here. Busta Rhymes, Little Kim, there was just a lot going on. So I think that's another thing that's special about Carnival is that like, of course it's here to represent a certain thing, but then you have like the side genres that string up their sound systems and do their thing, and that's been going on forever as well. So yeah, big moments here, big. It's funny, like as a youth, yeah, I definitely don't remember any of the walking, but I've got bare memories of being in certain places at certain times. Not knowing how I got there, but all I knew is that I was surrounded around floats, sound systems, and music. And another thing that I know is that when the carnival was on, I was always trying to come here as a youth, even without my parents and that. So when I was able to come here with my brethren, we was able to just do our own thing. Oh my God. And then also, you know when you're just in a different ends and there's just bare gal from all over the fucking place, and you're like, right, it's just like, but them, I'll be honest with you, them times that I didn't have the pizzazz. You see, you can feel community in it. You know when you come in, you know you can just feel community. Like, that's what I like about this place as well. Like this is another reason why it's one of my favorite places. I always feel like I always feel like I connect more to places that have a sense of community. Even more so, or even better yet, where it's like people that come from where I come from. I think for a lot of people, yeah, when you say family, the first thing that comes to mind is a relative. But for me, it's a lot deeper than that. Like, family is a feeling. It's a closeness. It's a type of connection. You can have friends that are your family. You can meet people that feel like they are your family. You can be in a place with a particular group of people and it just feels like family. And that's what I'm on. Like when we do this and we put people together, I want that feeling to feel like it's family. I will always remember All Saints Road. because this was one of the first places that we were, or that we came to when I was a kid. There's a bunch of different sound systems, and we was on a sound system right around here, and I was just dancing around and whatnot. And all my older cousins and that, and like, my pups will always say, oh, remember the time when we nearly lost you and you were standing by the speaker dancing or whatever? That was All Saints Road. And anyway, as a big man, when we come to All Saints Road now, they're not there anymore, but Volcano Sound is on that corner over there, which is like a super sick sound system. They've moved now, they're like down another place and got a spot, but All Saints Road, it's mad when you think about it like this, yeah? It's quiet now, but Carnival is just like millions of people. There are millions of people that come to the Notting Hill Carnival to take in culture and vibes and stuff like that. And it is sick. And imagine a percentage of them are coming to the best and greatest Carnival after party happening in 2023. Imagine that, the family. Do you know what is mad, yeah? I do find it funny when like people that live not even far by, like they know about the carnival, but then they don't go to the carnival. You say to them, right, what are you doing? Like, you're going to the carnival? And they're like, nah. And I'm like, but what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Are you just gonna sit at home while there's a whole Notting Hill world famous carnival going on? That is insanity to me. What you'll find is like, from like the 50s and 60s, when a lot of the Caribbeans were coming here, they were bringing their own, you know, their own vibes. Especially with the Jamaicans. Jamaicans came and brought the sound system culture, and well, the carnival was birthed out of unfortunate circumstances, but once the carnival was birthed, they started setting up sound systems on like some of the other corners and whatnot. And for me, sound system culture is like, it's something that is embedded within my DNA. So whenever I come to the carnival, I always go on the strip, I see like all of the floats and stuff like that. But I come and I go and find me the sound systems. I want to go straight to my favorite sound systems. Come. I will always remember one of my favorite times of being here. I was standing over there. I was with a couple of my friends, right? Everyone's just vibes and there's thousands of people around or whatever. And then all of a sudden there was this big hysteria. I saw a tall guy with dreadlocks, right? He had a motorbike helmet on and he was with a brethren who had a motorbike helmet on as well. And he's walking through and everyone was trying to like touch him and just like hail him up and that. And I'm thinking, who is that? Buja Banton. I'll never forget that. Buja Banton just came walking through the crowd like this, yeah. It was almost like a spiritual moment. It was crazy. And see, for me, both my parents being Jamaican and stuff like that, I've always said that, yeah, it's cool when you see American rappers. It's cool when you see them and you see like American famous people and that. But there's something different when you see a famous Jamaican. There's something different about it. And maybe not even a famous Jamaican, but someone from the Caribbean islands. Like, maybe it's biasness to me, but I just always feel like it touches the soul in a different vibe. But yeah, Rampage sound.